This is part 2. If you haven't watched the previous part, go check it out and subscribe. 5 years into the marriage, the couple's incompatibility and age difference became visible and damaging. In 1986, Diana began a relationship with James Hewitt, the family's former riding instructor, and in the same year, Charles resumed his relationship with his former girlfriend, Camilla Parker Bowles. By 1987, cracks in the marriage had become visible, and the couple's unhappiness and cold attitude towards one another were being reported by the press. Diana was at a birthday party for Parker Bowles' sister, Annabelle Elliott, when she confronted Parker Bowles about her and Charles's extramarital affair. These affairs were later exposed in 1992 with the publication of Andrew Morton's book, Diana, Her True Story. The book, which also revealed Diana's allegedly suicidal unhappiness, caused a media storm. In 1991, James Colthurst conducted secret interviews with Diana in which she had talked about her marital issues and difficulties. These recordings were later used as a source for Morton's book. The Queen and Prince Philip hosted a meeting between Charles and Diana and unsuccessfully tried to effect a reconciliation. Philip wrote to Diana and expressed his disappointment at the extramarital affairs of both her and Charles. He asked her to examine their behavior from the other's point of view. Diana reportedly found the letters difficult, but nevertheless appreciated that he was acting with good intent. Drama was at the max. In December 1992, Prime Minister John Major announced the couple's amicable separation to the House of Commons. The interview proved to be the tipping point. On 20th December, Buckingham Palace announced that the Queen had sent letters to Charles and Diana, advising them to divorce. The Queen's move was backed by Prime Minister John Major and by senior Privy Councillors, and, according to the BBC, was decided after 2 weeks of talks. Charles formally agreed to the divorce in a written statement soon after. In February 1996, Diana announced her agreement after negotiations with Charles and representatives of the Queen, irritating Buckingham Palace by issuing her own announcement of the divorce agreement and its terms. In July 1996, the couple agreed on the terms of their divorce. Diana was represented by Anthony Julius in the case. The couple shared custody of their children. She received a lump sum settlement of $17 million, equivalent to $40 million in 2023, as well as $400,000 per year. The couple signed a confidentiality agreement that prohibited them from discussing the details of the divorce or of their married life. Diana lost the style Her Royal Highness and instead was styled Diana, Princess of Wales. As the mother of the prince expected to one day ascend to the throne, she was still considered to be a member of the royal family and was accorded the same precedence she enjoyed during her marriage. The Queen reportedly wanted to let Diana continue to use the style of Royal Highness after her divorce, but Charles had insisted on removing it. I guess the Queen was on Diana's side. Prince William was reported to have reassured his mother, "Don't worry, Mummy, I will give it back to you one day when I am king." Diana must have felt so proud of Prince William at that time. Almost a year before, according to Tina Brown, Philip had warned Diana, "If you don't behave, my girl, we'll take your title away." She is said to have replied, "My title is a lot older than yours, Philip." Sarcasm was part of her blood. She also moved her offices to Kensington Palace, but was permitted to use the state apartments at St. James's Palace. Diana was also given an allowance to run her private office, which was responsible for her charity work and royal duties. But from September 1996 onwards, she was required to pay her bills and any expenditure incurred by her or on her behalf. Diana was also offered security by Metropolitan Police's Royalty Protection Group, which she benefited from while traveling with her sons, but had refused it in the final years of her life, in an attempt to distance herself from the royal family. After her death, it was revealed that Diana had been in discussion with Major's successor, Tony Blair, about a special role that would provide a government platform for her campaigns and charities to make her capable of endorsing Britain's interests overseas. Diana retained close friendships with several celebrities, including Elton John, Liza Minnelli, George Michael, Michael Jackson, and Gianni Versace, whose funeral she attended in 1997. She dated the British Pakistani heart surgeon Hasnat Khan, who was called the love of her life by many of her closest friends after her death, and she is said to have described him as Mr. Wonderful. In May 1996, Diana visited Lahore upon invitation of Imran Khan, a relative of Hasnat Khan, and visited the latter's family in secret. Diana was a princess of drama and sarcasm. There is a question everyone asks. What did she see in him? Honestly, even I don't know. While you figure that out, consider subscribing. Diana, Princess of Wales and Queen of Fashion.